Hello, Keyshawn McMiller, aka Young Black Introvert here. This is my first YouTube video. I'm super excited to share these 5 tips on how to live your dreams. As an introvert, I believe we all have dreams. As a self-proclaimed introvert, I also have dreams. But we tend to, what I've seen is we tend to hold ourselves back for wanting to be comfortable. But as we know, as many celebrities have shown us, our desires, our wildest dreams, if you will, are on the other side of that fear. So I, in this YouTube channel, will use my life as a living testament to show you all that being an introvert does not mean you can't have a fun life, a successful life, a thrilling life. And today is the beginning of that journey. I will be showing you all, again, 5 tips on how to make it out of your comfort zone. So, Albert Einstein says this: imagination is everything. It's a preview to life's coming attractions. So again, I ask you, do you have a dream? What is your dream? Do you want to be a professional athlete or a doctor? Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel as well. Whatever your dream is, you got to go for it, because we only get one life to live, and just to be frank, being comfortable is boring. It gets boring after a while. So, my first tip is to start small. Okay? This is going to be a journey. Like I said, being comfortable is comfortable. And when you want to do any sort of goal, you have to start small. You don't try to run a marathon by going to run a marathon. No. You first start by running around the block, or even smaller, running down the street and back to your house. So understanding that becoming used to and becoming comfortable with being uncomfortable is going to be a journey. It's going to be a long journey. Sometimes you're not going to want to get up. Sometimes you're not going to want to go for your dreams. You're going to want to say, well, I was comfortable in my whatever job I was doing. I was comfortable in whatever environment I was doing. I felt good there. I felt happy there. I'm using air quotes. I felt happy there. So why can't I just go back to that? Well, you very well can go back to that comfortable life. But I know there's somebody out there right now that's listening to this video that is thinking, well, being comfortable does feel good, but I do have those bigger dreams. So why not go for them? Why not? That's the question to life. Why not you with regards to going for your dreams? Why are we continuously watching celebrities on Instagram and watching YouTubers blow up and get famous, and watching our favorite, musicians and musical artists blow up on TV and things of that nature? Why not us? Why can't we go out and live our dreams? They had to start small too, right? Most of them. So understanding that you have to start small, and this is a journey, so it's something that you have to plan out. Step 2, or tip 2 rather, is to change your mindset. Like I said, being comfortable is a mindset. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You don't run a marathon by running a marathon. You have to learn how to shift your mindset from a deficit mindset to a growth mindset. And here's what I mean by that. If you say to yourself, well, I can't do this because I don't have this. I can't do this because I don't have that. The words can't and don't should be eliminated from your vocabulary, okay? What you want to say is, at this time, I am having trouble doing this. However, if I do this, or if I learn that, then I would have a better chance at doing it. So it shifts your mindset from something that you're lacking to it shifts your mindset from something that you are a situation where you're lacking and where it's now impossible to a situation where if you plan it out and start small, you can bite off little chunks a piece at a time, and that dream or that goal becomes more real. You start to bring it into the forefront of your reality. Okay.
Definitely meant tip 3.
Tip 2 is to know yourself. Everybody has something that they like. What are your values? Okay, what do you stand for? Dr. Martin Luther King says you cannot ride a man's back unless it is bent. You know, a person that will stand for anything, a person that will stand for nothing rather will fall for anything. So what do you stand for? Me personally, I'm very big on social justice. I'm very big on diversity, equity, and inclusion. So if I am in a situation where I don't see those values being upheld, I see, I don't know, white supremacy beliefs or racism or something regarding racist work or anything of that nature, then it's not something that I'm going to dive into further because it does not align with my values. Now, what I just named to you are my professional values, but more personally, I value things such as honesty, being open and transparent. I also value kindness. So I don't really interact with individuals that are bullies. I mean, it's 2021. Are we still bullying people in 2021? We gotta get with the program. Everybody has problems, so yeah, stop the bullying. Tip 4, more outwardly. So if values are inside of us, what are those outside things that you value? What are your hobbies? What are your passions? What are your talents? You know, Steve Harvey always talks about finding your gift and actually cultivating that gift. And he also says, until we actually cultivate our gifts and incorporate it into our dreams, then we're going to have a boring life. We're not going to have a fulfilling life. We're going to work that 9-to-5 job, or we're gonna go to school because you know you can go to college and it not be fulfilling. Just because you go to college doesn't mean your life is on the right track. You know, let's say somebody wants to, I don't know, make their family happy, and they say, well, I'm going to major in medicine. I see this a lot. I'm gonna major in medicine, and then I ask that person, well, what do you like? Well, I like music. You know, I want to be an instrumentalist. Why are you living somebody else's dream? Why aren't you living your own dreams? If you don't live your own dreams, you will wake up to find that you're living somebody else's. That's not. Is that really a life that you want for yourself? This all goes back to what are your inner values? If you can align yourself with your inner values, and you can determine what those inner values are, you can align those rather with your hobbies, passions, and talents. You're going to be more confident. You're going to be more willing and able to plan whatever goal you have, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to vocalize that as well. Tip 5, you got to get started today. Tip 5 is you got to get started today. Okay, you will never have all the cards. You will never have the perfect hand. Look, this is my first YouTube video, okay? I'm shooting this on my iPhone. I think this is an iPhone 8. I don't know if it's a plus, but it's an iPhone 8, okay? I don't have fancy camera equipment, okay? I have the natural sunlight beyond me right now. I'm in my rented apartment. I don't have my luxury mansion, but if I close my eyes and as I'm speaking to you all right now, I'm in my luxury house, okay? I got my music room is in the back over there, okay? I don't want a private chef. I want to cook my own meals, but you know, my fridge is stocked behind me, okay? And you know, I'm here. As far as I know, I've made it right now. So you got to get started on your dream today, no matter what it is. If you've seen the Everest commercials, the guy was like, you're sitting on a couch watching TV and your life is passing you by. You know, you're on your phone anyhow. Why don't you do something that's gonna help you? You know, I've been watching YouTube videos for the past week, listening to, well, how could I start my YouTube channel? I've been watching YouTube videos on personal branding. Well, how can I start my personal brand? Well, why don't I just start it? Why don't I just make the first step? Why don't I just start by making a YouTube video? Why don't I just start by, I don't know, for personal branding, why don't I just start by making a logo and, you know, starting to post more about my personal life. So you gotta make a move. Even even some progress is progress. You can turn any L into a lesson. Again, deficit mindset, growth mindset. I'm gonna give you guys a bonus tip. Bonus tip number 6, get an accountability partner. Nobody who's made it has done it alone, okay? Nobody who's made it has done it alone. Everyone has had a team behind them. Dr. Martin Luther King had a team behind him. Malcolm X had a team behind him. Will Smith had a team behind him. Cicely Tyson had a team behind her. So on and so forth. Everyone has had a team behind him. Barack Obama, team behind him. Kamala Harris, team behind her. Everyone needs a team. This can be an accountability partner is somebody that holds you accountable. You tell them what you want to do. Well, I have this dream. I have this goal. I need you to hold me accountable when I'm feeling lazy or feeling unmotivated or I'm not sticking to what I'm saying I'm going to be doing. It has to be somebody that obviously believes in the dream as well. It would help to be somebody that also sees something in you, something greater within you. And in turn, you could also become their accountability partner. So now you both are sharpening each other. And then if you want to expand that out, you could have an accountability group. So now you're sharpening multiple people. Maybe you all have similar interests to where you can align your talents with their talents with their talents. And now you all are helping each other reach your goals a bit more faster. So remember, accountability partner, because nobody does it alone. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. I'm excited to grow on this YouTube journey with you, and I'll see you on the next one.